risky strategy.
Yeah.
As SVR. They need this win.
Well, let's see. They might be sneaking on over here. Again, you'd like to try and get some of these shrines early. And also, when you're going against a Skarner too, if you can mess up his early clear, could not have some fun. Kra is just standing by, though, so they'll get a lot of vision. They'll get knowledge if they try and play something like this. Even though they do have this Braum-Vladimir combo in the bot lane, Braum's still good for those invades. You still like having the Braum, but Kra's still playing pretty safe here.
Yep, SVR have a very good spread. Watching out for vision on where this is gonna potentially Seal Dog will try and move over. Since they don't have a lot of jump over walls, they won't be able to just jump over that dragon pit there.
Yeah, especially not later in the game. They will. You have some mobility, like you have the Graves that can dash on over, and then Braum can follow on through. Also, Riven can get over the walls. But again, level 1, you're not going to be taking those mobilities, so you're going to just play it out safe. Both jungles should be going for the reds. Interested to see what kind of pathing's going to come out, because Smiles, he's going to opt in to just go ahead and just hyper farm early, get up to that level 6, and then start making impacts. If we do see Vendetta go past that midway mark in mid lane, we could see some aggression come out from Smiles on this Graves. It's interesting to see, because we haven't really seen someone like a Graves, especially on the mainstream. This early time, though, this early lane is going to be a little bit rough for Dog. It's going to be rough the entire time.
I absolutely think so. I think it's going to be a pretty tough time. We're even looking at the itemization from Vlad right now. He's running that Dark Seal.
Yeah, even with Dark Seal being nerfed, still opting for it because, you know, you want just a little bit extra of health regen. Your potions are a little more effective. But still, it's just going to be a rough time. Smiles, we'll keep track of Smiles. He could possibly go up toward this top lane. And even that level 2 already hit. And that's going to be a play.
Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Burning the flash on the Braum down bot side. Nice hook coming in from Kra. Just going to be able to try and set that up for themselves. That's the pressure. The power of the Lucian Thresh bot lane. All right. That's why you don't try to... That's why you got to try and watch out for that. You don't just let that go through unless you have something very specific in mind.
It's also the weakness of this pairing, though. It's a Vladimir Braum. Like, this is pretty much to be expected. It almost feels like they just didn't know exactly what they wanted to do when it came to the champ select. They picked the Braum, and then the Vayne got banned away, and they're kind of like, oh, what do we do now?
Yeah.
That almost feels like what's happened, because... Again, a Braum and a Vladimir aren't going to do a whole lot for you. You're going to wait for this Graves to fill that void that what a marksman would do for your composition. But otherwise, like, it's just going to be Jedi who's going to be on this Vladimir. He's going to be slow.
Oh,
look at that flash
coming in from Karuto. Going to find the Sleepy Troll bubble onto Ice. He's going to have to flash away too,
Lantern.
but he gets the Lantern out. That one takes the flash away from Smile. And I don't think he's smiling after that one. Loses out on a free kill there.
Yeah, Smile's just a little too far from it. Tried to get the splash out there. I like the collapse that came out here on the side of Doggo, though. It kind of shows that they're not going to let Ice get away with these kind of plays, even if they do feel like they're at a pretty big disadvantage, possibly skill-wise and in the composition. Another hook going to come out there, though.
I mean, looking at this Vladimir bot side, I would even go as far as to say that Vlad has to basically give away any chance of the sock boots and instead go for Digitabbies. I think that's the safest option. I think that's what's going to keep him sustained and alive in the bot lane.
Honestly, we'll probably see Ninja Tabbies on him and possibly 1 or 2 other players on Doggo, because again, you're going against Yasuo, who's going to be weaving in those auto attacks with those Qs. Same with Quake. You know, double tap on the passive. It's going to be effective as well. So wouldn't shock me if we see maybe even more than 1 pair come out. I'm interested to see. The biggest thing here for Jedi is if they can survive. If they don't give any kills over to Quake, that's very important. That works out very well for them. But if they keep getting hooked like this, it ain't going well.
Yeah, just not dying is basically a win for the Buster Gun Single Doggo bot lane right now. We're going to take a quick look at our Dragon pretty soon, and that's going to be the first one of the game. Skarner does have pretty good Dragon clear with his little shrine thing. Gives him pretty good clear. And that's going to be a nice Ocean Dragon. That's going to help out in the long sustain. You have the Rise, you have Lucian. I think that's going to help out. Meanwhile, we're taking a look at a little bit more aggression from Ice.
Yeah, Ice here has a bit of what you could almost call a power spike. They have the Predator actually completed. So that'll allow them to possibly go for a gank in one of these lanes even before 6. You can still get a stun off with the kit, but that's if there's going to be any follow-up and anyone that's actually going to be a target. The Zoe's pushing in here, so Vendetta might be allowing this push to come on through. They go ahead, pop the Predator. There is this control ward in the river, though, and that's pretty hard to get around as a Skarner, but still, he's going to come on in. Predator's popped.
I mean, you say it's hard to get through, and you're exactly right there. It's still going to take the flash away from the Zoe, though, in the mid lane. So Ice is going to be satisfied just picking that up for himself. Meanwhile, we do see a little bit of a collapse coming in.
He's so fast.
Oh my goodness, just has that Predator. Cross nearby as well. They could look for a fight here.
Oh, they're on top of a shrine. This one's a little sketchy.
Gets the hook onto the Braum to get the flay off as well. Ignite taking down to go get that first blood on the Zoe, trying to get the round warp away.
Oh!
They managed to pull Ice out. Will he survive away from the Ignite? One more tick, and he still goes down. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Both supports pick up that kill.
Yeah, unfortunately, Quake went ahead and tried to push out the lane during this entire fight. So, unfortunately for them, they're not going to be able to save Ice. They did at least get first blood, though, and that does go on to Vendetta. So, you're going to be pretty happy with that. That's going to be a 900 gold lead.
Actually, it went on to both supports. So, both supports
the
did
same.
That. Yeah.
I thought Vendetta actually got that kill.
We were hoping. If Vendetta got that kill, it would have been great.
We might see Yun have to deal with a 1v2 here. Does have his ultimate. Smiles, though, is going to start.
Very unfortunate here. Missed out on his knockup, so won't be able to find his ultimate. Blocks away the Wind Slash, trying to survive right now. Already expanded his flash and barely gets out. My goodness.
Oh, it looks like God actually still had the Wind Slash available.
No, it was blocked out by the Wind Wall.
Okay.
He tossed it exactly at the right moment.
All right.
That's the beauty of Yun's Yasuo.
All right, it looked like still had the ability up, but still that could have been a bug on the Spectator. So nice job by Yun. Able to get to safety, only had to burn the flash. Did have to use the teleport to get back into lane, but does have the Berserker Greaves also complete now. Just going to go ahead and try and stall out this wave. Still pretty sure that Smiles might be nearby, so playing a little safe.
Yeah, nice call coming in from Yun, making sure that the Graves doesn't have an opportunity to just gank again. Just going to give a little bit of rest onto the Riven right now, because as long as he has his ultimate up, he has a bit of an advantage going into this. So now, not that much left for Raph to do up on the top side. Meanwhile, Smile going to try and pick up a bit more farm. We don't see all that much movement down bot side, but a little bit of vision control there.
Yeah, already a couple of wards coming out here from SVR. They have the control wards also in mid, so Smiles can't really affect this mid lane. Vendetta can play pretty safe. Even if that Zoe tries to go aggressive, you just put down Room Prison, you get a quick trade. And again, this bot lane, Jedi, sure you're not giving over any kills, but you're losing out really hard here, and that's going to probably force it back. They do have a teleport.
I'm not sure they're gonna be able to avoid giving any kills.
Oh, no, Smiles.
Oh, no.
It's
Smiles.
a trap.
He spots them out, but the Room Prison is going to come out anyway. Stuck without vision. Ice won't get auto attack off for a little bit, but still comes in with the kill, and that's going to go over to Vendetta.
That's just great tracking coming out here from SVR. They had a pretty good idea where Smiles was going around the map. Some nice ward coverage also nearby. Honestly, that was just so nicely done because Ice didn't even have to use the Impale as well. Could possibly be coming on over here toward mid lane as well. Zoe, though, is pretty hard to catch out. She will have flashback up here soon, so we might see. And Culling already going to come out here for Quake.
Oh
They're
my
just
goodness,
trying to
why
burst
is he
this.
eating the Culling there? Still going to get hooked onto the Braum, and they're looking for a lot of damage, trying to take down the Vladimir as well. Hugh coming in from Quake to get a couple more auto attacks off the Ignite onto the Vlad. Means he's going to get taken down so very low, but still gets the infusion off, stays alive for now.
Here comes Smiles.
Yeah, Smiles looking for a flank over down to the bot side. Quick doesn't have all that much left. Cross still has a little bit. He has his flash, but it does mean a lot of damage on the Quake. But they survive so much longer than expected.
Vendetta.
And Vendetta in for the cleanup. Looks to take down Smiles. Forces the flash, but he gets the kill anyway.
So Vendetta able to come out here, and SVR, pretty low health bars, but they do survive. And that's going to be 2 kills going on over to the team over the entirety of that conflict. You might also have some support here from Ice because he's got that Impale. He's not in range, though.
Yeah, the Raph managed to stay alive. He's received a little bit of help from Smile, but it honestly feels like the Graves. You kind of understand why Graves is such a difficult pick to try and work with right now. Because in a previous time, when it was that trifecta of Xin Zhao, Jarvan, and I believe it was Sejuani, where you had these kind of like engaged semi-dueling type champions, works well. But when now we've kind of moved into like a more engaged focused compositions, engaged focused junglers, I feel like Grace is having a bit of a little bit of difficulty, but at least can pick up the dragon.
Yeah, went ahead and rushed the Warriors enchantment right away, so it doesn't have any boots or anything along those lines, but they will at least get this Ocean Drake. It'll help them out with some regen. Unless it gets stolen away here, possibly, but it's going to get secured there by Smiles. Smite is not even available. So Iso's coming on over. Oh, they flash over the wall.
Yeah, just going to get the kidnap onto the Graves. The hook right after the impale just means they're going to find this kill. Aftershock means Kra picks up the kill.
That's just a bunch of confidence coming out from SVR. They're still going.
Oh, the culling onto the Graves. They're just going to get the Lantern transport system right onto the Vladimir. Gets the Rune Prison off, into the hook, into the kill.
Ooh, Kra though.
Gets second low off the Ignite, but he gets the level up just in time. And down over on the bot turret. They're going to get the kill on the Braum too. Ice going to get traded back. It's another 1 for 2.
All right,
over
SVR.
On the side of DOG.
It's a little risky what we're seeing here from SVR. They're playing very confident. They do find themselves 5,000 gold up. Vendetta could be also looking for another kill. Smiles is back though from the grave, but that's going to be first brick gold going on over, but they're going back.
Rune Prison onto Graves. Vendetta getting taken down so very low. The ultimate coming in from the Graves. Collateral damage going to kill them off quick. No man to follow through. Doesn't have the relentless pursuit. Just going to have to give up on those kills. And it's a trade back. The Rise goes down the end there.
Yeah, unfortunately, Quake didn't have any mana and didn't have that flash either. Both were at pretty low health bars, so Doggo do get away with that one. They're able to finally pick themselves up a kill. Vendetta, that's actually a decent shutdown that goes on over onto Smiles. So Graves will be happy with that. Let's take another look here toward this top lane, though, because you're starting to get your first item components finished off here. Yoon has the seal. On top of that, on top of the attack speed you get from the Berserker Greaves as well. So can start to just jump in here and get some quick trades as God is going to start looking toward his first lethality item. Usually we see a Ghost Blade come out from the ribbons here, just looking to freeze out the wave.
And talking about itemization, because I think something you said about the enchantment, the warrior enchantment coming through from the Graves really stuck to me, because we saw some changes on the Cinderhawk jungle items in 9.7.
Yeah, we did. I doubt, though, that we'll see the Graves go for it. I should be going for that Cinderhawk, too. And it's actually, it's the Green Jewel. So he's got the Cinderhawk. Some of those changes that came in on 9.7, a little bit better. Makes those junglers feel a little in a pretty good spot. You see Doggo possibly looking for a play here, but that's just going to be Ice opting to back out. They've already gone for this lane swap. Oh, that's a decent amount of damage, though, onto God. He's got to back off there.
Yeah, just dishing out tons of damage, just forcing me out of lane.
He only has the cloth armor, so isn't able to survive a lot of that damage. Vendetta, though, nicely done. Can he get 2?
Just 1v1s over to the mid lane. Now draws over the attention of the jungler and support on Pursuka. He's just going to walk left and right, the happy feet, but he's not going to be able to survive much longer. It looks like collateral damage comes out, but Vendetta survives the 1v2 engage, kills them off, the 1v3, and this man is going massive.
That's a 1v3 in mid lane. Oh, here comes the Vladimir. Honestly, I think he could possibly take it. He does have the blue buff, so he can get that mana back. Let's see here from Jedi.
Oh, my goodness.
There we go. He's trying.
Look at his healing that he's already found
himself. Hemoplague is there.
Hemoplague come through
but
the
still,
infusion as
look
well.
at this damage.
He just gets the last hit.
Quadra.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so I think Doggo now realized, hey, if we go in one at a time, we'll just feed him one at a time, and they keep going in like this.
And Karuto, top side, he goes down as well.
All right, so SVR is starting to run away with things, especially when you get your Rise going in for a 1v3. So immediately it's just a quick kill on the Zoe, so that he's already at pretty much full health here. Smiles, I want to see how he does this. So Vendetta's able to actually dodge away from that first Q. Sure, there's a knockup, but still, look at this. You're in melee range. You don't need to be if you're Smiles. You could have collateral damage so much earlier at that point, and a Braum isn't going to do anything. Let's go back into the fight, though.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like there's much more to check back out. Oppo, they're just going to get a quick kill. Kra goes a little bit, has to die for SVR. They go a little bit aggressive there, get a little bit more, but it is going to be a trade back for the support. Otherwise, looking at the gold difference, 8,000 for Sovereign at 15 minutes in. It's looking like a big gap right now.
Yeah, it's a big gap in mid lane, especially. That's a 3,000 gold lead. Yoon also, because he's sitting almost 50 CS up, he's got a 1,000 gold lead, has the Zeal completed. It's a Ghost Blade to a static Shiv. Yoon, I think, has advantage. It depends whether or not God can actually get on top of him with that Conqueror and with the ultimate available. We got Sork Shoes coming on through, but still, that's a huge issue here. As far as items go, there's no Ninja Tabbies just yet. It's only on Smiles. You said maybe you'd see it on the Vladimir. Honestly, Jedi is just going to get shredded during these fights.
Absolutely.
And he doesn't have enough health for the Hemoplague to really matter. He's going to get killed before it even pops because he only has about 1,500 health. He's trying to play like that. Super Trouble Bubble does connect here.
Yeah, just going to be a little bit of damage on the Quake, but it shouldn't force him out of lane. He does have a little bit of lifesteal in that Blade of the Rune King. Just picks up the Dark Passage to get out of that. Engage a little bit. But as you said, I really don't think that the Sorceress boots were the correct call for the Vladimir.
Honestly, it depends on the build you're going for. He rushes Protobell too, so he's just going to clear out waves. He's going to do a little bit of damage. It's not a whole lot, though, and that's the issue. You need to be doing more damage.
The Rise could 1v1 him after fighting 3 people, so I'm not exactly sure if this build is the right one for him. It's a little bit too late now and doesn't also doesn't provide the safety that they need. So it just means that SVR are taking this game by the helms and in the driver's seat right now, easily finding that Ocean Drake for themselves.
Oh, that's going to be the ultimate here, but it don't matter. It has Isis dancing in mid lane. I think for SVR, this game now needs to be a statement. You have almost 30, you almost have 50% more gold than your opponent. You're sitting almost 10,000 gold up at 16 minutes. That is a massive gold lead. I want to see how SVR actually look to try and close out this game because they can. They have the tools. The composition is just much better. And it is also a little bit of a time limit because Doggo, again, they do have a Vladimir. They have a Graves. You know, the late game can maybe be there. But you're dealing with a Marks. You're dealing with a Yasuo as well. I don't think there's any point where this composition feels like it's any better than SVR's.
No, I think it's going to be a compositional issue first and foremost.
They're going to just force for an inhibitor.
Oh. Yeah, but it really feels like it's a compositional issue first and foremost that's hurting as we can see a Doggo. What's going on here?
You're in behind the team with 4 members. Okay, sure, you guys maybe can stop the Rift Herald from being taken. Cool. Now the push is just going to come in on the next wave, and you're going to fight this a 4v5.
Yeah, a little bit awkward coming in.
Vendetta doesn't even have to be there. He can go into the mid lane. They can pressure in the second tier tower, and they just get more gold for themselves. They're up now 11,000 gold.
Now, you're absolutely right, Opal, and SVR are taking this game by storm. Just having Vendetta over in the side lane, despite the fact that Vendetta is so incredibly powerful right now, doesn't even need to be the team for them to find impact. Just gets the hook onto the ribbon. It's a quick kill as Quake manages to pick up the kill credit. Color just comes through for good measure, dishing out a little bit more damage onto members of DOG, but they must be quaking their boots at this point off this Lucian play.
Yeah, without any minions, he shouldn't be going too aggressive against the Thresh, to be honest, but God tried to go for it. Gets punished by dashing forward, and that's going to be another tower going on over to SVR. They have 6 towers on the map. It's been a good game. It's been a very good game for SVR. I think the big thing, again, has been the compositions. On top of that, too, they have made a messy play here and there. And I don't think every game is going to go like this. So I don't know if they should get too comfortable because they still likely have to play this out on a very quick. Oh, that was a nice little seal coming out on the Braum.
Yeah.
That's the one thing going well. They get little things, but overall picture, you're still way behind.
Yeah. It's like you lose your wallet, but then you find like a nickel on the ground, and you're like, ah!
Pretty much. You find your wallet, you lose your wallet, and you're just like, oh, but I found a piece of paper that was in my wallet.
Yeah.
Wait, even there, look how much was expended. Now Ice can go in.
Yeah, just walks in, gets the Impel off. They're just going to pick up a quick kill onto the Graves at this point.
Oh.
Not much more left to be said here. SVR have absolutely taken this game away, and DOG just trying to get away. Raph going to see himself killed off by Yone.
17-4. They're going to push in on this inhibitor too. I don't even know why God was there on the Riven at that point. I think he was getting chased over. Sure, you land that bubble. Quake, though, he gets a full nap off. He just gets to sleep it out. That's an inhibitor at exactly 20 minutes here for SVR. They might even look to end this.
They have a ball wave that's going to start pushing in pretty soon, so they can just pressure them next to turrets.
I don't think they care.
To come in. Yeah, Yo is just going super aggressive right now. Drops the wind wall off, and he's just going to be able to zone them
They
out.
can't even go for
Both
this.
onto the Braum. They just can't get the kill onto a 2 very quickly. And now just watching for Dog. They don't have anything they can do. The Culling gonna come through, almost get the kill off. A 2-man stun over by the Riven, but she gets deleted right before the team can even join in.
So you look at that. You got a 4-man Hemoplague. You're not even back to full health. That is how far this Vladimir is behind at this point.
We even
Sure,
see
you can get a 4-man ultimate. You can have God go in and get a 3-man stun.
Yeah.
You're still 1,300 gold behind. It's too late for these plays. Can they even make it happen? No, they can't even kill him.
Vendetta just gonna be able to 1v1.
He's gonna 1v4 again.
He's just coming in.
He don't care.
Nothing's gonna stop this man anymore. He doesn't even need to respect the OG as a team. Just walks in. He'll fight as many as they toss at him. Have you ever watched this movie, Ip Man?
Which?
Ip Man.
IP Man.
IP Man.
No.
So it's a movie about a martial artist.
Okay.
And there's this really iconic scene where he goes in and he's like, I want to fight 10 other martial artists. And he just goes in and savagely like beats them all of them. Right.
Okay.
So this is what Vendetta is right now. He's going in and he says, I want to fight 10 of you. Send every single one. Bring in your subs too. I'll handle you all.
Ice?
Ice going to get caught out a little bit. Dark Passage going to be right there. So he just gets the escape very quickly. Quake over on the side, but he might get collapsed on. Multiple members on the side of the OG looking to try and get a catch off, but won't be able to do so. And SVR just find an escape. Even though Ice was there, losing half his health bar, they took so long. He just walked away.
Walks away, and they can go for this Baron. Doggo can't do a whole lot here, unless they get a miracle steal from a Braum Q. Even then, they're going to need a couple of them.
Just stop it.
Oh! It was close.
Yeah, but not going to be enough here. Quake just going to walk in.
Oh, Karuto.
They try to take down the Lucian very quickly here, but won't be able to find it. Vendetta just going to be a nice friend. Zoning out members of Doggo, keeps them away from his ADC. He says, Quake, you need to rein back, man. I got this.
Yeah, Atuf tried to get that quick steal off. He was close. He was about, I think it was 100 off. But there, you're going to have now all the inhibitors exposed. Top and mid lane are gone. You got Baron buff, SVR. Go ahead, close this game out. God's behind them. All right.
Raph over in the back end looking for a little bit
Look, it don't
of a
matter.
catch.
His team's dying.
But they're just trying to jump in right now. DOG has nothing they can do to SVR. They've broken apart the base every side. Just rushing in with super minions at this point. Yon just going to get a quick kill off the hook from Kra. They're looking to try to take down this Nexus Tower as well. And doesn't look like DOG have anything left in the tank. They're going to end off this game. SVR pick it up 23 minutes in. Ice comes in. Wants it fail, but he's going to get locked down.
Hey, inhibitors are down. Nexus towers are down. That Nexus still stands, but I think SVR are going to try and change that.
Yeah, just trying to make the last stand, but it needs to be a miracle play from DOG. The Hemoplague won't be enough to turn the tides around. SVR take it up 23.5 minutes in. 21-5. The win goes over to the team with the pointy crown.
That was almost 20,000 gold on the side of SVR at the end there. That was almost 1,000 gold per minute they were actually able to get as far as the lead goes, as far as the time goes. I don't think there's a whole lot to say there. I think it's just the composition, to be honest.
I think, yeah, it was a feels-good game for SVR. DOG looked like they were trying to resort to comfort picks, but honestly, these comfort picks individually, fine. But as a team, they need to fit in. It's like trying to take jigsaw pieces and then trying to squeeze them in even though they're not supposed to fit. Sure, individually, they're fine, but together, they need to work. And it doesn't look like that was the case.
I think the biggest thing is it actually looks like there was a bit of miscommunication when it came to champs. Like, I don't understand the Braum pickup, and then you're going to go with a Vladimir. It's just not, it's usually not what you pair up with Mage in the bot lane. Like, sure, you have a heavy engage, but like even then, it's that's pretty much the only thing you got going for you. And then you go against a Lucian and a Thresh, and they're like, yeah, we'll just kill you. Let's see here. This is, again, an interesting one, because this is where Quake felt like it was caught out, but Ice, he can just come in, walk in, it don't matter. Look at God. He doesn't know what to do at this point. It's a Riven. Goes in and says, all right, I'm out. And then Yoon came in from behind, and he's already there shredding away. And even if they try to escape, the last breath keeps them contained.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about weird combos. Sometimes it can work out, you know? like apple and peanut butter. Some people like that stuff.
Oh yeah, you get the weird ones are. Yeah.
Yeah, there are weird combos that can work sometimes. That being said, I don't feel like Vladimir and Braum was one. It felt like they took the Braum because the Yasuo was already locked in. So they're like, what can we ban? What can we pick and what can we ban?
I think the other thing too is just there was a bit of an outclassing when it comes to player skill, and that's understandable. And there's also the team communication, the team kind of synergy there was a little awkward. I did like that Doggo, when Ice tried to get super aggressive, that they did actually respond, protected their jungle.
Yeah.
Smiles was able to come on over. They were close to getting some kills, but they weren't able to always finish it off. But we get to see our post-game stats there. And yeah, Vendetta, I think, gets MVP on this one. The fact that he 1v4'd him, that was stupid.
Yeah,
that was
Drake had a pretty good game, but what you're
ridiculous.
talking about Vendetta with his 1v4, the fact that he can pressure off everybody on the side of the OG by himself really goes to show the power that he has as a mid laner.
Yeah. On top of that, too, like, the only thing, Dog were only 5 kills away from being pretty perfect gamed by SVR.
They had the dragon.
Yeah, well, honestly, they were only able to get that dragon because they got those kills. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't go that well. It's a 16 KDA, though, for Vendetta on the rise. That's
That's a nice
That's
one.
understandable. I agree with our production on that one.
It's a straightforward pick. I think Vendetta played very well. I'm hoping that they can ride off this high going into the match against Resurgence later on, probably. As long as Resurgence beats Pasukan Doggo, but that shouldn't be too unexpected. We have had a pretty decent set of matches. Well, actually, concurrently, right now, RHG is also playing against MXG. So if they lose to MXG, then we're not going to see that happen.
Yeah.
If SVR losing against MXG later on, that's not going to happen. We'll see if there are any further developments, and we'll keep you guys updated for this.
I'll be frank, it looks like that game might have was actually speed ran almost, because I was pretty sure they were in a secondary champ select when we went into the break in the last one, so I think that game's actually already done.
Oh, man.
And I think we're already going on to the Sigma Reborn versus KG game on the second stream there, too.
Oh, boy.
But I know we got our our third game of the night going to be coming up here between Bob and Destral. So be sure to tune in for that, guys. We're going to go ahead and take a short break. We'll see you soon.